If you're an amateur trader and you want to be professional and learn how to read a trading report, if you give me 1 minute, I'm going to teach you what the important metrics are and how to read them to see if your system is in fact profitable. This here is a back test of a system that I recently created. And on first analysis, we can see that we have a beautiful positive equity curve, meaning that yes, this is profitable and has a large sample size. The second factor we need to factor in is how many trades does it have? This has nearly 2,000 trades over 7 years. What we next move on to is how profitable is this system? We first started at a $100,000 account around here, and now we're at $700,000. So we're talking a couple 100% increase over that 7 years. But let's dive in a little bit deeper. The first thing you need to check is what is your history quality? If it's not 100%, you need to disregard whatever the backtest says because it's most likely unreliable. Moving down, we can see the profit factor 1.25. This is the bare minimum, and to be honest, I wouldn't mind it if it was just slightly higher. I usually target a 1.30, so this may need a little bit of optimizing to increase that number. Maybe a break-even method or a different kind of trailing stop would increase this number. What I then look for is what is the drawdown. Here we can see the relative drawdown is 16.68 on the balance drawdown. Anything under 15% for me is where I like to target for a Darwin account over that 7 years. But there's ways that we can scale this down. For example, if this is risking 1% per trade, what we can actually do is halve that down to 0.5% per trade. And then that halves that drawdown risk from 15%. That'll halve it down to about 7.5%, reducing our risk massively, which is really important. The next is our Sharpe ratio, sitting at 1.82. I like a minimum of 1. So this is above that 1.5 ratio, but I wouldn't mind seeing just a little bit higher. Really important that most people don't consider is that your long trades and short trades percentage wins will actually be drastically different depending on the current market regime. For example, the short trades has only got a 52.64% win rate, which is still pretty good, but it would be good if it was 1 or 2% higher. For the long trades here, we have 963 and a 56.49% strike rate. That's actually rather good, and it's passable at this level for sure. If you want a 6-step system method on how we actually develop codeless algorithms, then comment system down below and I'll make sure to send it over.